Man, right when it seems like a lot of these artists are starting to make a breakthrough in their careers and finally going in a positive direction, it looks like they are their own biggest enemies. And it looks like the artist SLOWTHAI is not immune from this trend, because he's facing a whole host of dark allegations that date back to 2021 that's basically having him in court right now, fighting for his life and for his freedom and for his career, man. It's some dark allegations that basically say that he was forcing himself upon women. We got to talk about this situation going on with SLOWTHAI, because he's one of these breakthrough artists in the last couple years that I thought was going to reach major heights in his career and finally blow up worldwide. But it seems like his life might just be over as we know it, man. Let's tap in with this right now. But before we do, I'm gonna need you to like, comment, subscribe. We're gonna run with this video. Make sure y'all check out the merch link in the description at StaySafeWorld.com. You already know, man. It seems like this is a troubling trend. A lot of rappers lately have been getting in trouble for these type of situations because of the fact that it is so loosely looked at when it comes to consensual sex, and a lot of these rappers don't even think about that type of stuff when they be in this type of behavior, man. But this is just another person that we have to count off as being some type of predator, that allegedly might be some type of predator, in SLOWTHAI basically appearing in court today for rape charges, man, and it's definitely not looking good for him. The 28-year-old singer was charged under his real name, Tyrone Frampton. He appeared before Oxford Magistrates Court via video link from his home in Northampton on Tuesday. The rapper has been charged with 2 counts of raping women in September 2021. Mr. Frampton, who was nominated for the Best Dance Recording at 2021's Grammy Awards, is expected to appear before Oxford County Court on June 15th, man. It's definitely not looking good, and he issued a statement trying to argue against this, but it didn't really go into detail about anything, and there hasn't been a huge amount of details actually coming out about this case. But it's definitely not good that they have enough evidence to even take you to trial. He said, regarding the allegations being reported about me, I categorically deny the charges. I'm innocent. I'm confident my name will be cleared. Until then, I will apply my energy to ensure this is concluded swiftly and justly. I ask that my supporters don't comment about this situation, respect the process and privacy of my family during this time. Bro, you should have respected the privacy of that other person that's honestly going through this, allegedly, if that's the case. And a lot of people have come out on social media saying that they've seen him harassing people. It definitely doesn't help that SLOWTHAI was involved in another incident that was seen as harassment and misogynistic at a major award show in front of hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people in 2020, man. This was one of the instances that people definitely bring up over and over and over again now with this newfound accusations against him, because it honestly is one of the most cringe and strange things that I've ever seen in my life. But basically, SLOWTHAI, he got an award in London at the NME Awards, which basically was celebrating all sorts of artists at the time. It was, you know, midway through the pandemic, so it was kind of sort of taboo to even be near each other. But on Wednesday night of the ceremony, SLOWTHAI collected the Hero of the Year honor at the NME Awards, but his behavior at the show had the internet talking, and not in a good way.
Is that how you want it? Yeah.
That's how I want it. That's how you want it. That's how I want it.
First, during his acceptance speech, SLOWTHAI, whose real name is Tyrone Frampton, made lewd comments towards the presenter and comedian Catherine Ryan. Baby girl, if you want to do something, see me later. You ain't never had anyone play with you like I'll play with you. This dude just yelled out into the fans and stage and everything, and basically came up and tried to put his face into her, man. It was such a strange and just weird situation, especially to do that, you know, in general in front of everybody, and it was just kind of embarrassing and misogynistic. And then he got on the stage and threw his cigarette and microphone.
Thank you for ruining my speech. Thank you very much.
sort of tweaking the whole time, and everyone was kind of looking at that crazy. But now with this type of situation that sort of went down, it's definitely having people look at that twice and give sort of a side eye, you know? It's just like, no matter how positive they are, a lot of these dudes are super fried, and they never really got with girls when they were coming up. So when they get these opportunities, they feel like they're owed the world, and they're owed everything and can do whatever that is that they want, you know? That's what it seems like for a lot of these situations. This isn't the first situation. Recently, in the past couple months, there's been a lot of different rappers that have been going through these type of situations. Most famously, Lil Mosey, who actually had a very similar situation, and there was actual evidence that kind of like looked not so good for him, but he was able to actually beat that case. And sure, that was in the United States, so it's a little bit different, and I don't really know the full laws in the UK or anything like that. You know, it is totally beatable if there's not a lot of evidence, but at the same time, a lot of these things happen and there is no evidence to really draw from in these situations. But oftentimes when something like this happened and it was just like a year ago, the person probably came out a year ago when it actually happened, and it's just now catching up to the person now because they were able to bring forth evidence. Obviously, we're going to keep you posted on this whole situation, but it's definitely not looking good for him if he doesn't have any evidence or saying anything besides, please don't comment on this and keep my family in your prayers and stuff like that, man. Like, it's definitely not looking good for bro. Even if he is able to beat this charge, it's definitely not good for his career, because it's forever going to be a stain on his name. He's always going to be associated with these type of allegations. Look at Lil Mosey. Like, bro went through a whole year of this whole situation that basically went down almost identically, and then now no one really listens to his music, and all the momentum that he had basically fell off, and still people are worried about attaching themselves to that name. The only person that I've seen successfully beat these allegations and come out stronger was maybe Freddie Gibbs, but that's a whole nother story that we can get into later. But it just shows that regardless of the case, and even if he necessarily beats the case or doesn't, his career is pretty much a wrap, man. Like, once you get these type of allegations against you, there's no way that you're really gonna beat this type of situation. And it's worse when it's like, it's different than if it was just, you know, him just getting these allegations and no type of trial or anything like that. When they're taking that shit to trial and you have these allegations, man, it's pretty much a wrap on your name. There's no way that you can come back from this. You can make however much fire album music you want, but it's not gonna beat that. And you know, at the end of the day, rap has a major problem with these type of allegations, and it's just something that continuously goes on. I don't know if it's just this genre or people that just do this stuff, but it seems like there's a new rapper getting called for these type of allegations every year, every month, you know, every now and then, man. But hey, let me know in the comments what y'all think about this situation. Do you think SLOWTHAI's whole career is over after this, or you think that he's gonna make a comeback? Do you think that he's gonna lose and he actually did this, or you think that he's actually gonna beat these allegations and prove that he's all been like cap and he's actually innocent, man? Let me know what y'all think. Real say shit. You already know what's going on. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, man. Peace.